Hi guys, and welcome back to World of Tanks. In this episode, we're going to be watching, first off, one of my replays of a game I just had in my Churchill 3. I was a little hesitant at the beginning, so I was trading the game chat to see if I could get some help from my team, which I didn't. But I mean, I told him I was going to go try to take mid, get a strong position. Yeah, I did my best to help out this game. I was looking at that Churchill 1 who was in game chat, but he's clearly a different language. I don't know why he's on the same server. You're going to notice right here I get targeted by this little T50 or someone is looking at me, and I don't know who it is, so I'm assuming it's that T50 on the left. Our little Panzer, once he gets hit in the engine, it's devastating. And right here I see this enemy Churchill 3, and I know I can pin him with my standard rounds. And this is one of those Churchill 3s that you hate fighting. He's one of the ones that only fires in PCR, like a no skill having little pleb that most Churchill 3 drivers are. But in my Churchill 3, I choose to only fire standard rounds, as I do with most tanks. Either fire standard, or if they have a derp gun, I fire high explosive, because I'm quite confident with my skills and abilities to be able to pin the enemy tanks. As you notice, I keep hitting the Churchill 3, and around the same spot he's hitting me, which is on that little cheek right there. And I managed to pick up my first kill, getting him. And I had a lot of my hit points removed because our artillery back there chose to support the ridge on my right instead of supporting me in mid, which could have devastated my game, but at the end of this replay you'll see it didn't really hinder me too much. But I'm up here trying to give that ridge line some support, seeing if I can take out that KV-1S. And then I look over to see if I can hit the Wolverine, try to find a good shot, see I get targeted, back off, not wanting to risk losing the remaining 146 hit points that I have. And that Matilda BP right there, that's going to be an important tank later on in this replay. But right now, I see this Electo, which I'm going to start actually attacking, figuring I saw he had the derp gun when I aimed in. Right here, I aimed in and saw he had the derp gun, and I played that tank, so I knew it had like a pretty crappy reload. And then I see he fires, and then the artillery actually comes in and steals my kill. I mean, he's just trying to get some kills. I don't know, he might be thinking kills give him more XP. He decided, and then my teammate over there asked for help, but I can't do anything, so I'm not over there. That M4 later on is going to be important. Right here, I'm shooting the Hetzer, and I managed to derp one into his track, so I managed to pick up that kill, getting I don't know, my second kill of the game. And then I go back to try and hit this Wolverine. It says I can hit him in the turret, but I missed all my shots. And then our artillery gets killed, and I didn't notice at the time, so I'm trying to ask the artillery for help on this Matilda BP, which right here, that's the important hit that he did. And luckily I bounced his second hit, which saved me from getting killed. And then I hide behind this building knowing that he's not going to come out due to risk of my team shooting him. And then I try to focus back on the Wolverine, seeing he's on low hit points, trying to support my team over on that ridge line over there, hoping that maybe if I help them, I'll get some support with this Matilda, which is a tier 5 premium Matilda, Soviet tier 5. It's a pretty decent tank, but yeah, I'm gonna be hugging this wall for a good majority of this replay. because I've got my team here engaging that Matilda, and I'm sitting here waiting for my chance to try to get the Matilda. I check behind me at the AT2 to see where he's at, and then I go back to try to hit this Matilda. I'm playing very cautiously here because I only have 59 hit points, and even I don't know his alpha damage, but I'm wanting to play cautious here, not wanting to risk the rest of my hit points. And I bounce one off the Matilda, and you're gonna notice my turret turn maybe here in a second to look back at that AT2. I'm backing up. I'm trying to keep on the move so I can, if I do manage to spot someone, that I'm not caught with my pants down. Now here's that M4 from earlier. He gets shot, and so I decide that I'm gonna clean up that tank and secure my third kill of this game. And then now the light tank is spotted, so I look at the light tank, see he's back there, and I check to make sure he's not gonna be trying to flank me, because if he is trying to flank me, that could spell game over for me. Now, I keep my attention on this Matilda, trying to see if he gives me an opening to hit him. And then the little light tank, which I didn't notice until going back and watching this replay, had gotten taken out. So I'm still playing cautiously, not wanting to get flanked, not knowing that the light tank had been killed. So the Matilda overextends here, and I put 2 good shots into him. Realizing he's not looking at me, I start to try to shoot him. Then it says I'm targeted, so I fall back. Looking at this Matilda, I'm waiting for my chance to get him, and then the Hetzer gets him and allows me to move in on the final tank. And so I tell them that I tell them thank you in game chat, and then I move my way in to get this AT2. And I shoot him in the tracks and pin through his tracks trying to get some damage. Didn't track him, but the Hetzer gets another kill. It's a nice job. That Hetzer getting 3 kills in a tier 5 game as a tier 4 tank. And I pull up and get I wind up getting a high caliber medal this game. And let's see if it shows me my results. I had over 1,000 damage that game, and I pulled over 3,000 XP. Maybe it'll just send me back to garage. Yeah, it sent me back to garage. So I'm gonna see if I can pull up this game in my log. Right here, that game, bring up the stats for you guys. I made a pretty good earning of silver and XP without having a premium account, and I had a pretty good game. Got a high caliber medal for that 1,300 damage I did, which only one even to come close to my damage was their M4, which I shut down at the end. I get a Mastery Badge 2nd class, and I get a Spartan Medal for bouncing some shells. That one's pretty easy to get. And then with the times 2 XP, I get a nice over 3,000 XP towards my ops, which I'm trying to get a free garage slot here for doing the parking rights op, which is up for 5 more days, and if done, gives you a free garage slot. And I'm taking out my premium tanks. I'm feeling comfortable in them. I feel like I can pull some meaty XP in them towards that 10,000 mark. And one thing you'll notice is I never pack any premium rounds, never pack the gold rounds, even though I trade it from gold to silver. I prefer to use the standard rounds even though that occasionally gets me killed, because I find that I gain more skill from learning how to pin them in different situations using the standard rounds than relying on the increased penetration of the APCR or premium rounds that the tank that I'm using has. Or alternatively, if I can't pin them, I'll start trying to track them, and in tracking them, allowing my team to pick up the damage and me to get the assisted damage, and I still get XP like that for assisting with the damage.
We've got enemies incoming. Either take them out or capture their base. Let's go.
And in this game, I'm in a tier 8 game, which with the tank I'm using is not very good. I only have 700 hit points, and thankfully their artillery is a tier 6 like me, but even then it's still pretty devastating. If I get hit by that ISU 152, it's not going to be good for me. And so right now I'm thinking about where I want to go, and I decide I'm going to go down this line right here to give these guys some support over here on the ridge line, which is a favorite of the majority of players who play on this map. T-34 detected me, the Tiger P detected me. I'm actually overextending, which could be very bad for me. That Tiger P tries to get a shot into me. Thankfully, he does not succeed. I spot a Crafts Panther who takes a good shot at me. The artillery wants a shot at me. This Craft Panther ignoring me, which is going to prove to be a mistake for him. I clutch a nice shot into him. And I'm going to be trying to hit this Tiger now, putting another nice good round into him. The artillery not wanting me to be in this game, knowing I'm a nice meaty target and I'm a threat. So I may have to try to push up, or alternatively get into a different position where I am better. Before I go down there though, I want to try to get a shot into this Tiger P if I can. This IS-6 Black is going to be providing me a good shot. The artillery unfortunately got me, and I did not land my shot into that Tiger P, which would have ended him, but the Scourge picks up that kill for me. Unfortunately, that does it for me. Good job on the Scourge, IS-6, I think. And we're gonna go back to the garage and see if we can pick up another one. And let's go to one of the monstrous tier 5 premiums. If you get top tier in this thing, you are a monster. Oh, we get a nice tier 6 game where I could easily dominate this if I play this right.
We've got enemies in the area. Take them down or capture their base.
Oh, I am. And, so we're gonna be pushing this with artillery. It sucks to be artillery on this map. I feel bad for our little tier 5 guerrilla. I'm gonna be pushing into this middle, playing kind of aggressive. I have a ridiculous DPM and reload rate.
There's one. Target locked.
I spot the M4, let's see. See what he does.
Enemy exposed.
There's a tank destroyer and
Enemies got us in their sights. I see one of them.
none of these three want to deal with me. Oh, hey, a ripper.
Looks like that one went right through. Unlocking target. No good. Didn't go through.
Let's see.
Punched a hole in their armor. We barely grazed.
Let's see if I can pin that lower plate on him.
It's like we're shooting
A
speed.
nice hold down position. You know what? I'm actually gonna aim for his turret because that's a lot easier target. I'm gonna shut him down. This M4 thinking he can play aggressive on me. Let's see if we can shut him down.
Focus on this area. We pierced their armor.
Shut down that M4.
Destroyed.
Bouncing these shells. Gonna shut down this poor tier 4 light tank.
We fixed the viewfinder.
That poor AT2.
We just dinged them.
Not knowing what he's in for. It's gonna be I can't pin him, he can't pin me battle.
Fire on target.
Although hopefully our artillery, if I can lock this AT2 down, can give me some support.
Ready to fire. They spotted us. Ready to fire on target.
Thankfully our artillery cleans that mess up.
Target locked.
And I'm going to be pushing in this way to try to lend my team some support here.
Enemies looking right at us. Loaded and ready.
A T-28 does not know
Destroyed one of our tanks.
what is coming around the corner for him. Although this KV-85 could, or the KV-85 fires.
They spotted us. One of our vehicles destroyed. Punched a hole in their armor. Locked and loaded.
Gonna call in, request fire on him.
Enemies got us in their sights.
He's gonna give me a nice immediate opportunity here.
Enemy brutal.
Let's set him on fire. Let's use this repair kit to push our advantage on him. Unfortunately, I cannot use the repair kit enough to secure our kill, but I did a nice hefty damage. And I luckily got the fire because the KV-85 has a horrible weakness at the front. And I pull a nice 3000 XP this game, having another high caliber medal for that 1600 damage I did that game. Good job on our AT2. I'm proud of our artillery. He only got that one kill, but that one kill allowed me to push in and help our team a lot more. And let's see where our ops are for this free garage slot. We are very close. One good game should push us over. Did I get my time? I did not get my times 2 on my SU-100Y. I don't think I'll be taking it back out just because it's not the best tank to be using. I'm probably going to take the Ripper out, honestly. Let's see how this goes.
We've got enemies in the area. Take them down or capture their base.
I'm going to try to get to an aggressive place, even though I do not have the move speed for it. Gonna fire on the move, getting a nice shot into the SU-85B. I'm lagging a little bit. Let's see if I can get another one. I need to get down here into this aggressive position right here. A really, really aggressive position. Looks like their T-34 also wanted this position. Gonna get a nice kill on him. Let's see, now that I'm in this really aggressive position, I may try to push my advantage on their team, hoping my team can secure the upper flank, which they can't. So I'm going to try to dig in right here. Let's see. The Panzer IV messed up. That AC4 experimental. Oh, we got him in the ammo rack. Thankfully our team secured that other flank. And this SU-85B cannot hope to recover from this. Ooh, the SU-5, the artillery, good play on that artillery, saving his tank destroyer from what have surely been his death. go back to garage with that. Hopefully we get the little bit of XP we need. The artillery's saving the one guy from what would have surely been his death. He got one good shot at me, which helped out the artillery. Let's see if we can play a fast tank. Gonna try to play really aggressive with this one. It might get me killed, but at the same time, it may work out. The queue's kind of long tonight because it's late. Alright. This map is pretty good. My mobility should work to my advantage. Have a decent gun on this. Alright. Oh, we are up tiered again. Let's see if we can hold this off.
You've got enemies incoming. Either take them out or capture their base. Let's go.
I'm gonna play super aggressive, try to get to my early game position. Let's see how this works out. Nice, good early game position.
Target locked.
The enemy snakebite is here as well. I'm gonna carefully push over right here. I know I'm exposing myself to the middle, but I'm confident in my mobility and my skills. Gonna fire on the move. Ooh, no, we do not like that. Ooh, this might be it. I got locked in. But I recovered with just barely any hit points, and the Leo, good play on him. He manages to get me even though I was behind cover. And that's why you shouldn't go in the middle. I messed up greatly. I was in a higher tier game, and I went in the middle, and I paid dearly for it. Our Ripper is back, and let's check our ops. We managed to pick up the free garage slot, which is very helpful. Let's see what the second part of this op is. I get 3 garage slots if I can get 20,000 XP. Oh, I like that. Free garage slots are always welcome here. Bring out another. I'm gonna bring out the SC-100. Why not? See if I can do some damage here with it. If the snakebite gets same tier, however, it performs exceptionally well. Although I have done well in its matchmaking as well. I might play till I get that 20,000 XP, or at least 10,000 into it. Unfortunately, we had 11,000 XP, which that 1,000 extra didn't carry over into the second op, which is quite unfortunate, but eh. Let's see what we can do with SU-100Y in a one tier up matchmaking game. And I'm not going to be using game chat, even though I know I should, because,
Alright, men, we've got enemies in the area. You either have to take them all out or capture
Let's
their
see
base.
what we can do here. Oh. That dude hugging our tracks. A spot that. Wanted to get that tank. We are going to have to. Oh, we got a little bit of congestion here. Oh, the slot track running into the rock. Apparently, we have an auto drive on. Doing well with it. Hellcat. This is gonna be good. I don't know if I want to go to left. I want to go left. I was gonna say I don't want to. No, I don't know if I want to go left or right. But I think I'm going to go left and try to hold down this bridge. I'm going to try to get a nice position to cover the bridge with, but also not overextend. T1 Heavy does not realize that he has messed up. Got a nice high roll there. Me and that other tank destroyer managed to keep the kill, but he got one shot into me. But I did get a nice meaty 507 roll on him. And I one-shot that other tank destroyer with another nice roll.
They've spotted us.
Self-spotting here, apparently. Trying to use that angling I have, or the turret traverse to hide the majority of my tank if I can.
Enemies looking right at us. Punched a hole in their armor. Target locked.
AT-7
Been destroyed one of our tanks.
gonna be a big problem. I've still got 5 seconds on my reload, and with that hit, I don't think I'm gonna be able to safely pull around the corner. That long bomb, hopefully able to support me here. I don't want to give them any of my tank because this is going to be a bad position for me.
Enemies got us in their sights.
And the AT-7, I knew he was going to kill me. He was sitting there braving it. But that's alright. I got a good game. That long bomb, bouncing shells, is starting to find his weak points, or maybe they're firing APCR now. I don't know. And let's go back to garage. And let's see what tank to bring out. What tanks are eligible for this op? Tier 5 and up. Alright. See if we can get a decent game with our T-67. Still trying to earn that Hellcat. how this goes. Ooh, we got a small game and we're top tier. We might have to worry about that platoon on the enemy team of tier 4s because we are a lightly armored tank. However, being it is a small game, we might be able to play this aggressively. That Leopard being one of our biggest contenders. That Panzer IV-H, if he is using the derp gun like our Panzer IV-H, might also be a contender. Oh. Sorry. And he says sorry back. And let's keep going on this.
I see one of them. Enemy's got us in their sight.
Yes. Oh, that Leopard, I missed my one shot on him.
Reloading.
The thing about the T-67 is it has a slow turret traverse, although it does have a fully rotatable turret.
Releasing target.
Let's see if I can. I'm not going to be able to clean a shot on him.
That one drilled straight through.
Ooh. I'd rather repair my ammo rack. Although that tank destroyer did lock me down, and it did not have a big repair kit, so that game is going to go terrible for us. Being the artillery knew to take us out, and we did get spotted and tracked. And let's see. Let's try another aggressive game in the snake bite.
We've got enemies in the area. Take them down and capture their base.
I'm gonna get to one of my favorite positions. I know a lot of people get mad. Oh, don't snipe us a heavy. Don't snipe us a light. Don't snipe us a medium. But I love sniping from this point right here.
Got a lot.
Using the nice camo rating on my tank, a nice view range over the valley. Or alternatively, since I'm in a low tier matchup, Get some damage with this tank.
Dropping target.
Oh, I should have led that a little more, but that's alright. You know what? I'm gonna get off this hill. And I'm gonna try to duke it out with that Panzer one. See, oh, he got killed. Still, whee! We had a nice little fun time there. This tank has a tendency to roll around. It's a roly-poly tank.
Target locked.
It's one of the fastest, if not the fastest tank in the game. I call in artillery on that guy.
We've got a lock.
Let's see if we can harass this little chaffee.
Load it up. Let her rip. Target
Gonna
locked.
harass this heavy tank
Enemies looking right at us.
a little as well.
Penetration.
These are superior mobility. Oh crap.
Track is busted.
That little light tank, if he wouldn't have been there, I would have had that. He saved that tank's butt and sent us back to the garage. And let's see. Let's play this tank. This is another aggressive. This is a very aggressive medium tank. But it shares a common weakness of strong hull armor, weak turret armor. Let's see. Oh, I accidentally hit my PlayStation button. Sorry about that. Let's see
We've got enemies incoming. Either take them out or
how
capture their
this
base. Let's go.
goes. We are in tier 17. Is that gonna bode well for us? Although we can do good in tier 17 with this tank. Although it's not ideal match for me. I love to terrorize some tier 3s and 4s with this tank. The terrorizing certain ones of the tier 5s will be nice too. I would usually go down the left flank on this map, but we had a lot of people going down the left flank, so I'm gonna try to work the right flank.
Ready to fire on target.
Because we can't have just a little light tank over here.
Releasing target. Loaded and ready. Target locked. We lost a friendly vehicle.
I know that there's a medium right there, but he is not my concern.
Releasing target. We pierced their armor. They hit our ammo rack.
I wanted that tank destroyer out of the game,
Looks like that one went
damaging this tank's engine was a good move, but All in all, I wanted that little tank destroyer out of the game, but oh well. We got some good damage. We got 320. And let's see. I want to play this tank. Although I've learned this thing needs a gun rammer. Desperately needs a gun rammer and some vents. Well, they're pretty cheap for this tank. Compared to most tanks, they're like 500 and stuff. But I think that's all we're gonna bring on this. For now, at least. It's pretty late. Might be going to sleep soon. Check in what time it is real quick. It is like 3 in the morning. It's 3 in the morning right now, and yeah. We're approaching the 1 hour mark on the stream. I know I haven't been uploading. I had surgery recently. I had a lot of health and medical stuff going on, and I'm still going through that. I'm still recovering from surgery, and you know, gotta go back on the 20th to get the last little bit of it removed. Got a pretty decent matchup here. This tank, first time I pulled it out, did a lot better than I expected.
We've got enemies incoming. Either take them out or capture their base. Let's go.
A little light tank being AFK of the match. Our top tier light tank, the AMX 1375 French auto loader. Let's see how this goes. I always like to do an initial shot like
Loaded
that.
and ready.
Ooh, this over here, we need to call in some help. 'Cause we are most likely going to die.
Target locked.
This is going to be another short-lived battle.
Track is damaged.
Artillery getting us, gonna repair that ammo rack.
Punched a hole in their armor.
Gonna get one shot into him, and hopefully artillery doesn't get him. We're not showing that now. But the enemy.
We've lost the track.
The artillery not letting up on us, but I'm gonna drill this 2.6 medium tank, pick up at least one kill, do a nice juke on that artillery.
We've got them all.
Gonna put another round into the Panther.
We pierced their
nice DPM going here. Our Panther tracked and what looks like he's about to die. Our auto-loading light tank lending a hand on this tank destroyer, but that other medium tank possibly causing problems, gonna shoot him. Get a nice crit on his turret ring. That's gonna that's gonna wound him a bit. Artillery is trying to get me, and I still have my light tank over here. Hopefully he'll be able to get this guy, or our artillery will be able to get this guy before he decides he's had enough of me and decides to get me. Or alternatively, now that we're on one shot, I can be aggressive. Even though I have 55 health, but I want to play this a little bit aggressive. Keep the pressure on the flank. Try to figure out where they are spotting me from. Maybe try to get some payback on this artillery. There's what's been spotting me. It's the Plague Bringer, and he is going to end me. I knew he was going to end me when I bounced that shot, because I usually can't bounce his gun. That light tank gonna clean up the Plague Bringer, maybe, no. Unfortunately, unable to put him out because the fire looks like he has another target on his mind. But the Hellcat, the unseen Hellcat, decides to clean him out. And let's go back to garage, get in another battle. We got the 25,000 XP op done. Let's see how deep we are. We got a bunch of points here. Oh, we're already on part 2, almost part 3 of this op. Let's see how much XP we are into this. 3,000, that's a pretty good amount. I don't want to use any of these because I'm not very big on using the XP boosters. SU-100Y still having its times too, having 4,200 XP. It's pretty nice. And let's see if we get up tiered again like we've been getting. This tank has some pretty good alpha damage on it. Oh, hi Zen. I'm streaming right now, actually. Oh, you're fine. It was about to end in about 5 minutes anyways. It's about to hit the 1 hour mark, but you can stay if you want. Oh. Happy to hear that you're happy. Gonna be playing my SU-100Y. Oh. Oh, you got the paranoia going on. Ho ho. Shitty rock.
Alright, man, we've got enemies in the area.
Yep.
We either have to take them all out or capture their base. Let's roll.
Yeah, you don't want to just default him that kind of way. But yeah, after this battle, I'll end the stream that we can talk all about it. Kinda, a little bit. Well, I wasn't expecting you to join because usually it takes you forever with them.
Enemies got us in their sights.
I have a point, you know. But it's alright.
Enemies looking right at us.
I'll end it right after this battle.
We lost the target.
Let's see. I'm probably gonna get wrecked soon here, but fly violation.
Ready to fire. Ready to fire on target. Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
Yeah, I try to do commentary with mine though. But yeah, I think that's probably gonna wrap it up anyways. Been at it for an hour. Well, I did. I said when you joined, I said I'm streaming right now. Oh yeah, I just replied to it. Wait. Yeah, so don't you pull that card on me. I informed you and everything, so this is entirely on you right now. But anyways, I will catch you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want to see more and keep up to date with my uploads. And it's gonna be a good night to you all.